Hey there, sports fans and curious adventurers. Welcome back to the channel. If you're on the lookout for the weirdest, most bizarre, and downright crazy things on this planet, then you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into the top 10 bizarre sports you won't believe exist. The weirdest sports you can't even imagine, but they actually exist. Some of these sports are so unusual that you'll find yourself scratching your head and asking, how did someone even come up with this? But that's what makes them so fascinating. And let's be honest, also pretty hilarious. We've got some of the most unique, wild, and even downright ridiculous competitions that you've probably never seen in your life. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our crazy countdowns. And be sure to leave a comment below letting us know which of these bizarre sports you'd be most excited to try. We want to hear from you. Imagine this. You're at a massive field, surrounded by cheering crowds, when suddenly, you hear the sound of a massive wheel of cheese rolling down a steep hill at lightning speed. You watch as a group of brave competitors start running full speed ahead, trying to catch this rolling cheese. Welcome to cheese rolling, a sport from Gloucestershire, England, that's been a beloved tradition for over 200 years. But it's not as simple as it sounds. The steep hill makes it incredibly dangerous, with participants tumbling down as they attempt to catch the cheese or beat it to the bottom. Despite the risks, it's an annual event that draws thousands of spectators. Next up, let's talk about something a little, let's say, unconventional: wife carrying. In Finland, and now in many other countries, this bizarre competition involves men racing through an obstacle course while carrying their wives or partners. The catch? The men have to carry their wives in a variety of strange positions, either over their shoulders, upside down, or piggyback style. The winner gets their wife's weight in beer, a very strange reward. But hey, it's a fun competition. But not all bizarre sports are about extreme stunts. Sometimes it's about taking everyday tasks and putting them in the weirdest possible settings. Extreme ironing is a perfect example. What if you combined the mundane task of ironing clothes with extreme sports? That's exactly what people do in this quirky sport. They take their ironing boards and irons up mountains, underwater, or even while bungee jumping. It's a sport that blends the ordinary with the extraordinary, and it's captured the attention of adrenaline junkies all over the world. Now let's head to Wales for something equally unusual: bog snorkeling. In this sport, participants dive into a muddy, swampy trench and snorkel through the murky water as quickly as they can. It's not just about speed, it's about navigating through the cold, dirty water while trying to stay afloat and breathe. Believe it or not, bog snorkeling has become a serious competition in Wales, attracting competitors from all around the globe. Next, here's one you really have to see to believe: toe wrestling. Yes, this sport exists, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Competitors lock their toes together and try to pin the other person's foot to the ground. It's a bit like arm wrestling, but with feet. The annual championship in England has people from all over the world coming to test their toe strength. It's as funny as it is intense. And if you think you've seen it all, then let me introduce you to unicycle polo. This sport takes traditional polo and flips it on its head. Instead of horses, players ride unicycles. Imagine trying to score goals with a mallet while balancing on one wheel. It's an amazing test of both coordination and concentration. Unicycle polo has been gaining popularity in recent years and is now played internationally by those who enjoy both unicycles and polo. Then we have something that's just as wild as it sounds: zorbing. In this sport, participants climb into a giant inflatable ball and roll down a hill at high speeds. Inside the ball, you'll bounce around and tumble with the force of gravity as the ball propels you downhill. Zorbing is a hugely popular activity in New Zealand and has spread to various adventure parks around the world, providing an adrenaline-pumping experience that's as fun as it is bizarre. For all you thrill-seekers out there, there's sepak takraw, a sport that combines volleyball and soccer, but with one huge twist. Players can only use their feet, heads, knees, and chest to keep the ball in the air. This sport, which originated in Southeast Asia, requires incredible agility, strength, and teamwork. It's a fast-paced, action-packed sport that's both mesmerizing to watch and challenging to play. And who would have thought that the classic rock, paper, scissors game would ever become a competitive sport? Well, it has. People from all over the world compete in serious rock, paper, scissors tournaments, where it's not just about luck, it's about strategy and psychology. The tournaments have grown in stature, and now there are even international championships with big prizes up for grabs. Finally, let's wrap up with something that requires skill, strategy, and the ability to hold your breath: underwater hockey, also known as octopus. In this sport, teams of players dive into a pool with snorkels and fins, using small sticks to push a weighted puck across the pool floor into the opposing team's goal. It's a highly tactical game that demands excellent teamwork, breath control, and underwater agility. Played in many countries worldwide, underwater hockey is a truly unique and exhilarating sport. And there you have it, the 10 most bizarre sports you won't believe exist. Which of these crazy sports would you be brave enough to try? Or maybe you know of an even stranger sport we missed. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment. We love hearing your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next crazy countdown.